that are causing the problem are professional agitators. They're insurrectionists. They're bad people. They should be in jail.
If it's love, I want everything. Touch my soul, touch my heart, don't judge my mental. They told me that life is simple, been real since Papa Pimple. I started out in the Renault Sonata, the presidential. Speak once and listen twice. They told me that less is simple.
What's going on? We need a reset TV family. And I hope this video I'm about to play for y'all stings deep. So you all know the LA riots are going ham, man. It's going ham crazy. Real quick before we dive deep, man, y'all gotta Spike Lee this joint and do the right thing. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Preferably like this joint, man. We trying to break through the algorithm. Nonetheless, this is fun to do, and I really like dropping a few nuggets. Hopefully you could pick up what I'm dropping. So let's get right into it, man. The LA riots, new LA riots, because I still remember the 90s. Shout out to Rodney King, RIP, brother. But yeah, it's running amok right now. It's a lot of things happening, and people of all races and backgrounds are speaking their minds, dare I say. So I want to play this video, right? I checked out an Afro Elite. I don't really rock with Afro Elite too much for personal reasons. Maybe his affiliations with a Tariq Nasheed is nothing deep, but as brothers, fuck the personal stuff. I love this video he dropped because he's showing you something you should pay attention to. And I live in South Florida, and it'll all make sense why I said that after you hear this. So let's drop this video and get back with the commentary.
Lately, I have seen a lot of videos of black people making fun of Mexicans for what's happening right now with Mexican people. I have also seen black people make videos talking about Mexicans. Don't come to us for help because we're not helping. First of all, Mexicans are not alone. They have Honduran people, they have Salvadorian people, they have Guatemalan people, they have Nicaraguan people, and a whole bunch of other countries that are willing to join forces with the Mexican people. Black people, what makes you think that Mexicans are gonna come running to y'all for help? What for? Y'all black people can't even help yourselves. That's wild. Mexican people are hardworking people. Mexican people stick together. They make it work. That's the total opposite of a black person. You want to call me racist? Go right ahead. I'm just keeping it real. Like I said, Mexican people are not alone. They have all of us. What makes you think that a Mexican will say, oh, okay, well, we have the blacks. Let's go to them. Come on now. Y'all don't even trust each other. What makes you think that a Mexican will trust you if you don't even trust your brother? Get your popcorn ready and watch how Mexicans make this work.
So Miguel Fuentes over here. Okay, I don't want to do the jokes, but it is comical to me. Some of y'all might listen to this and it will offend you. This Mexican is not what you would call an Aztecas, right? He's not your true-blooded Aztecas Mexican. He's just not. Pale as hell, so he's your Spaniard Mexican. Like they have a white class in all these countries, these darker nations, whether you go to Brazil, Honduras, Colombia, there's always gonna be a white class. And this guy said a few things that meaning like there's a lot of red flags, right? But yet there's a lot of things that can be true at the same time. But let's deal with the red flags, man. Number one, brother, you saying we Mexicans got a lot of help, and you mentioned the Hondurans, El Salvadorians. Nigga, they group y'all all the same, bro. The average white person and black person, not me, I'm very well scholared in what's what, but the average white person and black person in America thinking El Salvadorian is a Mexican. They think a Honduran is a Mexican. Bro, they're not just trying to kick Mexican out. They're trying to kick all of y'all out. So I was a little riled up about that because this brother really was speaking spicy and he was saying a whole lot of nothing. What it really was, he went on social media where you can find all the bullshit that you want, right? He got in his feelings, probably saw one of the FBA group members or anybody else that he's referenced as black people are coming out. You know, he grouped us in one brush, right? Grouped us in one brush. Notice he didn't mention that you was Haitian, you was Jamaican, you Black American, you this. He just grouped you niggas in one brush, yet you guys stay, you know, creating division amongst each other. But I told y'all, this world looks at y'all the same no matter where on this planet Earth you are. But I digress. He grouped, you know, the probably few black people he saw making videos about immigration, which it's their right to do it, brother. And all of his intrusive thoughts came out. Thoughts that was already deep rooted. When he speaks, you can hear it. He's a white Mexican, and that's what you are, Miguel. You are a white Mexican. You're not a Aztecas. You feel me? You're not a original or aboriginal to the land of Mexico. You are a white Mexican that wants to hide behind a white veil because you thought you was in close proximity to white folks. Welcome to America. They could give a fuck about you trying to think you white, Miguel. They're trying to get your people the fuck up out of here. Whether I think that's right or wrong, I do put the country first. I'm born and raised here. I have children here. You know, I could easily have grandchildren because my older children are getting older. My point is, I would like to see all my children have their children benefiting off this country before I see someone else that has no love for this country, has no real investment in this country. And I get it. It sucks. There are good working people that are here that are not committing crimes, and it is a shame that they're showing you just the pictures of all the criminals that are getting deported, and they're grouping them together with the good hard working people. But niggas like this represents plenty that think all you niggas is the same, and they group y'all under one umbrella. So yeah, I'm gonna do the same fucking thing. I'm gonna worry about how this affects me and mine in terms of illegal immigration, and I'm just gonna tell y'all, I don't really care. I don't care either way, whether you snuck and stayed here, whether they kick you out. I really personally don't care. I got enough going on. I just find it funny. This brother just wanted to say some racist shit, and he did. Keep in mind, the actual people that's kicking your people out has nothing to do with black folks, nigga. Has nothing to do with black folks, but per usual, you made that a target. Yo, Miguel, they're kicking your folks out. We don't represent the government, because, you know, I remember Malcolm X saying, imagine a black person saying, my government, as if it represents black folks in a nutshell. No, it doesn't. The white power structure is what the American government is. My nigga, why are you worrying about what people are saying on the internet when you should be worrying about the white folks kicking your people out?
Be watching it very closely, and when they spit at people, you know, they spit. That's their new thing. They spit, and worse, you know what they throw at them, right? And when that happens, I have a little statement. They say, they spit, we hit. And I told them, nobody's going to spit on our police officers. Nobody's going to spit on our military, which they do as a common thing. They get up to them this far away and then they start spitting in their face. That happens, they get hit very hard.
Is because your racism, right? Stay with me, y'all. These people's racism matters more than what actually affects them. I repeat again, their racist views and attitudes affects them. I'll say it matters more than what actually affects them. Sorry about that. I had a brain fart because I'm actually watching and scrolling down through all these videos. I saw a lot of videos, but this guy right here is the reason why. And this is where we touch upon some of the truths he was speaking on. This is why a motherfucker like this feel like they can talk like that, because all they watch is distrust amongst you niggas. All they watch is people that group themselves amongst subgroups, meaning you could be a Jamaican, but depending on which class you come from, you're not like that Jamaican. You could be Haitian, but depending on which class you come from, you're not like that Haitian. And we definitely see that here in America with Black Americans. People group themselves by regions, the way we talk, our backgrounds, and it always seems to fall, right? And I just noticed the pattern, the close proximity to whiteness. This is not even a video about me talking down on white folks. It's about how multiple things can be true at the same times, but also addressing the bullshit. So in the same breath that I can say this Miguel Fuentes goofy motherfucker over here just wanted to be racist, some of the stuff he was saying was definitely true. We got a lot of divisions to be, to worry about before we, care so much what this fuckboy just said. Because if it triggers you, it's like it triggered me a little, because I know some of the stuff he was saying is closer to the truth than you want to admit. We are divided as a people. No accord, no agenda, just talking on the internet. By the way, talking on the internet about the things you hate and the things we should be doing is not an agenda, guys. Real grassroots is getting your hands dirty. It's actually going in there and doing the work. Most of you don't do the work. You just go on the internet and talk shit. You can look at my channel and see what I'm about. But the point is, a nigga like this will always feel entitled to say that, because I gotta say this, no matter what we were doing, even if we were on one accord, you're always gonna have a motherfucker like this that's speaking his intrusive thoughts of how he really feels. But is it wrong to say use this as a tool to show you why having unity is important? Also, I must say, to fuck with what y'all got going on with immigration, I don't have to give a fuck. As you said, Miguel, my people have enough going on. We got enough division going on, enough distrust, enough devastation, so much going on. I got to admit, black folks, stay out of this nonsense. Even you black immigrants that think you're gonna come out here and speak for these, I hate to say it, Mexicans, El Salvadorians, and basically folks close to white proximity in the immigrant umbrella, I say to you black immigrants, shame on you, because y'all the main ones they barely let come in here. You only represent, this is another thing for my FBA folks. Black immigrants don't even represent fully 1% in the United States of America. That's them and their generations that are here. They don't even represent 1% of the population. So I've seen a couple immigrants talking about how this is a bad thing. They're deporting people out of here. Motherfucker, they don't even give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about you. So the immigration issue really didn't even benefit you black folks. It benefited Miguel and his people, Ukrainians and all this other stuff. I'm not telling y'all to speak down on people and laugh at what they're going through, in their times of crisis, because we all can go through crisis. But what I'm telling y'all, sometimes you gotta know when to leave shit the fuck alone. This ain't your fight, bro. For once, y'all gotta stop talking about coalitions. And look, I could respect you as my brother, right? Let's just say I have a Mexican neighbor. I could fuck with you, but I don't gotta really do the most to help your people. That's your job. As Miguel said, we got a lot of people. We don't need you. Thank you. Bro, I wasn't even fucking thinking about it. I literally scroll past that bullshit. It ain't my fight. Look, man, if y'all feel anything that I was saying, rock with your boy, hit a like, subscribe, but come back on this channel, man. I'm trying to talk about some real shit with y'all, because it's a joke that a lot of y'all still... Look, you want to be in a subculture amongst a subculture versus another subculture. It all sounds nice how we should respect each other's culture, but all of y'all showing me is that it doesn't matter that you're black and in America, born and raised, whether you're a citizen, you're a black American. I understand the difference of my brothers who went through, well, their lineage went through chattel slavery here in America. I get all that. But you guys are so concerned with dividing yourselves amongst one another that you don't see the bigger picture. This is why I'm telling y'all, I'm staying out of Dodge. I know which fights to pick and which fights to leave alone. What say y'all in the comment section? This was Gravitating Away, releasing some shit off my chest. And fuck you, Miguel. Fuck you. I'ma holla at y'all.